spirituality.
God, if you listen, hell!
His bad back.
Doctor said I need a backiotomy.
His love life.
I'm impotent, man. Get away from me, bitch!
What y'all know about Mary Jane? How y'all feel about Mary Jane? Y'all don't know about Mary Jane.
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
Market zero!
This is Video Store Clerks. Welcome to the store.
Hello, YouTube. We are back. Yes, us fine folks are back this week. We were not here last week, as you may have noticed, or you may have not. I don't know. But anyway, we felt bummed out. We did not give you a 420 special this year, and we did not want to leave a year open without a 420 special. So today is the after 420 special.
The afterburn.
Yeah, the afterburn.
After bake, not the after birth. You don't want to eat that.
I said afterburn.
Oh, okay, that makes more sense.
Disco Inferno. But anyway, Dave is not here. We left him in Vegas.
Damn.
I am Chad Mang.
I knew we forgot something. Oh, coming out of left field, I'm Squirrel Master Mike.
Chuck.
I love it. Feels good to be back. It feels good to be back.
True.
Missing that week usually totally fucks us up. So if some shit goes sideways, it's because I'm out of practice because that 1 week threw me off.
Oh, I thought it was because you smoked so much of that Chiba before the show.
Not this time.
No?
It's been a fuzzy week.
Chuck loves when I act like a fucking pothead.
Yeah, one of us is not like the other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
Mama Nasty in the house. Greetings.
Yeah, no, it cracks me up because it's so obvious you do not smoke weed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But for everybody that does, we're going to be doing probably your favorite movie to smoke to, at least one of them. It was always one of mine. The 1998 Half Baked with Dave Chappelle, Jim Brewer, Harlan Williams. Such a good lineup. Guillermo Diaz.
Yep.
Such a good film, man. Such a good film. But before Roro, Mama said the devil's lettuce.
Yes, ma'am.
Indeed. So come on into the video store. It's okay. Smoking is allowed here, all right?
They did update our screen again, so I'm about to click on some dumb shit, and that's because I don't know what it does.
I really like the logo.
Yeah,
you like that?
Yeah, I like that.
It's pretty good.
Good shit. Came out nice. But
that's the shirt I need right there. That's the shirt I need.
That would be a good shirt.
It would be a good shirt.
Get it up
before we jump into Half Baked, gentlemen, let's do what we usually do. There's a shitload of news.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Running behind me is 8.5 tons of heroin, opium, hashish, and other narcotics.
I love this video.
Come on then, let's go.
Might have been a little too close to that.
Yeah. God. Inhaling all that. Like, I mean, isn't there like a risk of overdosing a little bit, maybe?
I would think.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
sure, it's like mustard gas.
he seemed like he was feeling all right, too.
He's doing all right. Doing all right. Now, the first thing we have in our news segment is the domestics box top 10 box office hits.
There you go, bud.
There, it's coming. It's coming. Number 10, Booth Bangalow, which is $950,000. First week out.
You say Booth Bangalow?
Bangla.
Never heard of it.
No idea. I think it's a like an Indonesian film, kind of like Dirt.
Sure.
Yeah. Number 9, first week out. Busboy. No idea what that's about. I did not do my homework at all today. Came out doing $1.6 million at number 9. And
That's
number
that.
8,
That's that. Isn't that one? Oh shit! Who's in that? David Spade and somebody else. Oh my god! Why can't I think of it? I just saw them promoting this. Theo Vaughn. That's it.
Oh,
That was like
it was still acting.
yeah. That was like a independent film that they put together on their own. They fully funded it and everything like that. So
David Spade and Theo Vaughn.
yeah.
Lost me at Theo Vaughn. I'll never see it.
weird.
I think I hate him more than Pauly Shore.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's hard.
that says anything. Yeah,
That's up there.
yeah.
Number 8, the BTS tour did 1.7 million. It's in the theaters. I guess it's K-pop shit.
Oh,
Not sure.
Yeah.
And number 7, Normal, did $2.5 million first week out. Don't ask me what that's about. I did not look.
Doesn't sound normal. Oh wait, that's God damn it. Now, Bob Odenkirk.
oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
It actually looks like it would be good. Where I'm not even sure the premise of the film, but I remember briefly seeing something about it, and it reminded me of what's the other film? Nobody.
Nobody. Yeah, I just watched Nobody 2 the other day.
How do you like
those
that?
movies. Oh, I love it. Love
Yeah.
it.
Those
So much
movies
fun.
are so good.
Oh, they're fun.
Bob Odenkirk is a fun actor. I like watching some of his stuff. So the Normal could be good. I might check it out at some point.
It's so weird. It's so weird that one of the guys from Mr. Show is practically an action star.
Yeah, well, he's doing all kinds of stuff. I mean, the Better Call Saul series, elevated him to that next level and everything like that. And now he's a star. I think he's got a documentary or some type of film coming out with David Cross here not too long from now, where they did a trip to Machu Picchu. So that's something a little different. I don't know if there's any comedy in it or if it's like
I'm sure there is.
I would think there is some, but I don't know if it's a straightforward comedy or it's like more documentary type thing where they're doing this adventure and they're joking around as they go, on their own, like their normal selves or whatever. So that might be something.
Yeah. Indeed.
Yeah. Well, number 6 is back to our familiar Hoppers. Did 3 million, doing 161 mil the last 7 weeks. Still kicking it.
Kicking.
And then number 5 is Yumi. Huh? Hoppers?
Still hopping.
Hoppers?
Still hopping.
They're hopping.
Yeah.
Hippity hoppity. Yumi and Tuscany did 3.9 mil this week, doing 14.5 the last 2 weeks.
Chick flick.
Yep. Speaking of, number 4, the drama did $4.8 million, doing 39.7 the last 3 weeks.
Save the drama for your mama.
Yes. Weird. Number 3, Lee Cronin's The Mummy. First week out, doing $13.5 million.
I've heard a lot of mixed feelings about that one, but like I kind of actually am excited to see it.
Like, I want to see it, but I have a feeling it's going to be one of those jump scare movies. It just has that vibe.
Yeah.
You mean a movie that's supposed to scare you?
I don't know. Just jump scares are just cheap.
What do you mean? I never understood that. Horror movies have always been like that was the whole thing of their basis when they came out. Jump scares. Just like the movie The Tingler, when it came out, they had it to where like the
No, but now they just do it too often, and then they come back with like those fake ones where like they have like the medicine door thing open, so you think they're going to be something there, then they close, nothing's there, and you're like, eh.
So what you're saying is you're never satisfied. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
I personally, I don't ever really get scared at movies anymore, but I like those moments when I'm like, oh fuck, okay, cool. Because that barely ever happens. So like people bitch about like jump scares. I'm like, what do you think a horror movie really ever like started out being? I mean, that's what it is to fucking scare the shit out of you.
I've turned into a very graphic image kind of person.
I mean, I think we all are at this point.
But there's I feel like there's a subtle art to it. Like if you go back and look at like older films, or Halloween, Michael Myers comes out, they have that sound effect, and it scares the shit out of you. There's art to it where that comes across really well, and then there's other films that kind of cheapen it. Like in wrestling, they call it a cheap pop. Whenever somebody says something or does something to just elicit a reaction, really basic style. So there's a lot of films that go out and kind of do it in a cheap way, where it's just like, oh, we're just going to keep doing this over and over again or whatever, and kind of play it out. So like I said, I feel like there's art to it, and there's films that do it well, and there's other films that kind of overdo it.
I mean, yeah, I can get behind that. There are some overdue ones, but whatever.
Yeah.
So hopefully they do it right.
I don't think so. I'm with you, Chad. I feel like it's based just on the trailer. What I saw with the little girl and all this stuff, they're trying to be creepy, kind of like The Ring. It gave me Ring vibes.
Yeah, like Grudge.
Everybody's been
Grudge.
I've been hearing Evil Dead
Really?
a lot. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm curious about it though.
Yeah, I mean, I'll probably watch it. Don't get me wrong.
I hope I love it. I hope I love it, and just about everybody else that I know hates it. That way they can get really mad about it when I tell them all the time about how great it is.
I hope you watch it and there's a jump scare that's so bad that you just piss your pants, Chuck.
Actually, what's probably going to end up happening, I'm going to end up watching it, being let down, hating it, going on a big year-long tirade about it, and then then it's just going to completely suck.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
I hope that's not the case though. I'm talking as if I just hope it's good. I hope I like it. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think after it goes off the top 10, we're never going to fucking talk about it again.
Probably not. But
it's one of those. We'll see.
Possibility.
Remains to be seen.
Number 2, Project Hail Mary still hanging out. 20.5 million, doing 285 the last 5 weeks. And number 1, Mario Galaxy. At 36.5 mil, doing 357 million the last 3 weeks.
It's a me.
Yeah, Dax saw it the other day with the Step Brothers. He said it was really good.
Yeah.
Good.
I want to see it.
Fun little movie. Uh-oh. Raro.
Are you, Mom? Okay, again.
She said it looks stupid.
Are you saying you hated the commercial because it looked stupid, Mom, or because it looked too scary or looked too gross? Because I swear to fuck, if you say it's because it's too gross, I might remind you you're the same woman that had just recently dipped your toes in Terrifier 1 and 2, and you had no problem with them. So I just want to know where your stance is on the commercial on this one.
She has good taste.
I mean, yeah. That would just be funny to me, But
Sure.
yes, you probably thought it would look stupid, most likely.
Well, on to our sadder subjects, some deaths, but I only have 2 that I know of or that were sent to me earlier today, which was Patrick Muldoon, who passed away at 57, and then Christopher Nolan's uncle John Nolan, who passed away at 87.
So I had just seen before I hopped on here, Alan Osman, one of the oldest Osman brothers.
Oh, no shit.
Passed away.
Oh.
Your mom said it's a kid.
Oh, because of the mummy as a kid. Well, all right.
See,
I'll give you that one. I forgot about that. Yeah.
I'm the same way, Mama Nasty. I hate it when the creature is like a kid or kid-like, or something that I can easily just kick. I'll just punt it like Randy Orton across the room. I want something a little bit more terrifying, and that those little creatures don't do it for me.
I wonder if she means it that way, or just the fact that it's a kid in general.
I mean,
or it's a little bit of both.
Maybe. I don't
know. Who knows?
It's a kid. They are babies.
They're babies.
Well, we got some, before we jump into the birthdays, we'll do some other sad shit. So, Mindy Coon from The Facts of Life reported she is back and has cancer again, breast cancer. So hopefully she can get over that again.
Kick it.
But we got some birthdays. Birthday days. Rob Riggle turned 56 today.
Hoorah.
Yeah, old Robbie.
Oh wait a second. We're leaving out fucking Bob and Tom. If anybody's familiar with the Bob and Tom radio show, I don't know how. I thought it was an international thing, and yeah, I kind of figured that had something to do with it too.
I don't know who Bob and Tom are.
You know, I could be wrong about that. Then never mind. There was a. It's been a show that's been on forever, and one of the main guys passed away the other day. I really can't remember like where all that show's at. I thought it was international. Man, I could be wrong about that. I don't know.
If it's more based out of Indianapolis. It said here.
Oh, okay.
WFBQ, Bob and Tom show. I've heard of it. I don't think I've ever listened to it.
But we got it here in Kentucky also. Like that was like.
I'm sure it started out, locally, and then once internet came around, it probably got a wider distribution. But yeah, I've heard of it. That's for sure. So yeah, Bob from the Bob and Tom show passed. He had cancer as well. Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Fuck cancer. Other birthdays today. James McAvoy turns 47. Andy McDowell turns 68.
I saw her.
And we're missing the boss of the video store, but Tony Danza turns 75.
Who's the boss?
Oh, that is 75.
Yep.
That's crazy. Angela. The thing is, I actually hate that show. But the thing is, I'm a Taxi guy though. I always love watching the reruns of Taxi. I still watch it.
Do you ever do anything else but those two shows?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what. But nothing to really give a fuck.
Well, I couldn't tell you anything else he might have been in. Maybe like an episode of Punky Brewster or something. I don't know.
He did stuff that we wouldn't watch. What?
Like
Hudson
Hallmark movies.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Oh, it did like TV show Hudson Street, the Practice, Family Law. A bunch of stuff that probably we
how you're saying right now. Those words don't make any sense.
Yeah.
TV.
That sounds lame.
It's a paycheck.
Well, we do have some other news this week.
What?
So there were a lot of teaser trailers released this weekend in Vegas at CinemaCon.
It's true.
A
lot of stuff.
A few of them being Jackass 5, which will be out June 26th. Super Troopers 3. The Evil Dead Burn teaser, which we were actually trying to get tickets to go to an early screening of that while we were out there, but we did not win.
Oh, that sucks.
So you are cursed. Damn. You are fucked.
Yes.
World War Z is in development for a new film.
Oh my god.
Why?
Yeah.
This World War Z is like one of the films I hate the most. I remember sitting in the theater watching it, and I think I don't even remember if I walked out or not, but I wanted to. If I didn't, it was just so bad. It's one of the thing that really drove me nuts was whenever like all the zombies start climbing out on each other trying to get to the helicopter or whatever. I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. I hate that film. And whatever they're doing now, I can't imagine it's any better.
Yeah, I'm so done with zombies and all that. I mean, I love zombies and all that, but like, I have to be in the mood for it, and there isn't much originality when it has to do with zombies, and I just don't care. And yeah, I'm with you, Mike. I hated that movie. I tried to like it. I really wanted to like it, but I couldn't.
I didn't like it either.
I felt like they were like, okay, you had the remake of Dawn of the Dead, which was really good. And then I feel like they were trying to one-up it because the main selling point whenever you saw the remake of Dawn of the Dead was that everybody's like, oh, the zombies are fast. They run. Yeah. Which was terrifying. But now it's like World War Z comes along and it's like, all right, how can we one-up that? All right, these zombies are going to jump and climb and do all this crazy shit and, parkour zombies,
then they're just fucking demons.
Yeah.
They're just humanoid, dwellers,
Yeah. So it's
like a virus, kind of like 28 days later and all that shit.
Yeah. But jumping up and down, it kind of takes away with the whole idea.
That dope ass movie, The Sadness. That movie was fire.
Nah, that movie was awesome. I love that movie.
Yeah, it's probably the best virus movie ever.
Yeah. Did you see the Super Troopers 3 trailer, Chuck?
Yeah, watched it earlier.
What do you think?
Oh, I'm excited about it.
Me too.
I am excited.
It looks better than 2.
Man,
yeah.
2 let me down. But this one, it looks like it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Like I'm still kind of I don't know, like all the new Evil Dead movies sketched me out too, but like even that teaser like had me kind of like I don't know.
Oh man, I'm ready for it. Like I said before, I made peace with
it looks violent, so I'm kind of behind it. But then at the same time, I don't know. Like I'm always second guessing if they're going to be any good when the new ones come out.
See, I was the same way, and then like I started thinking about it, and I was like, I'm probably gonna end up loving every one of these movies like later on down the road. I'm gonna rewatch them at some point. Like, they're not that bad. And after I made peace with Rise, after bad mouthing it for so fucking long, and then actually rewatching it and actually enjoying it, no, keep making them. I love this new era of Evil Dead. Keep them coming.
Yeah, like the scene
just like Scream. Keep them coming. Fuck it.
The scene they show in the trailer in the teaser looks pretty violent. It's just like some like big ass like zombie like deadite type creature just grabbing people and just throwing them all around this fucking room.
Yes, I'm here for it.
It's a big ass zombie. Like it has a big ass.
Big ass.
It's got a great ass.
You said it, Mike.
You
said it, Mike. And then it also was announced that David Harbour will be joining the Rambo cast to play Colonel Troutman.
Who's playing Rambo?
Fuck. I forget the guy's name.
Did I know this was a thing?
Should have. We've been talking about it for like a year.
Oh, okay.
Noah Centineo?
Centineo?
Who the fuck is that?
That guy.
Who?
He was in Black Adam.
Yeah. I think he was in Dune too, wasn't he?
I haven't watched any of the Dune movies.
I haven't seen any of those. No.
I'm an old timer. I don't know these new kids, these newfangled actors.
Me either.
Yeah. I don't think I like
the ones that are in like fucking literally everything, like Jenna Ortega. She is in fucking everything.
Man, I'm gonna take it out.
Speaking of CinemaCon, they announced the title of the new Spaceball film, which is the new one.
Yep.
It's not the old one; it's the new one.
The new one.
It's cute, but come on,
the orange one.
It should have been the Search for More Money.
It should have been the Search for More Money.
Right.
Whatever.
And I guarantee that was a studio call where the studio's like, "Oh, we're not going to say that. It makes us sound greedy." Guess what, fuckheads? You are greedy.
You are greedy.
We already know it. All right.
That's why you keep rebanking franchises and making new ones and spinoffs.
Yeah.
Money grabs.
Yeah. You're going with that high dollar there.
Also, Avengers Endgame will be a re-release before Doomsday comes out. And they also put out the new trailer for Avengers Doomsday, and RDJ was revealed in the Doomsday trailer as Dr. Doom. So,
really?
Yeah.
Which we knew.
Yeah, but this will probably be the first Marvel movie I've really wanted to see since Endgame.
I don't think I've wanted to watch any.
Oh, they're fun. They're fun.
I mean, I'm sure to the right people. I am not the right people.
I saved this for last because I'm sure this is going to bring up a little bit of an uproar.
Wow.
So there's a new film coming out called As Deep as the Grave. And one of the actors that is playing a priest in the film is an AI version of Val Kilmer.
Yeah, I saw that.
What?
Is. They're releasing a film where one of the characters is completely AI, and they're using Val Kilmer.
Huh.
Going to be pretty much going to be the future of fucking movies, like coming soon. Like it's going to show you already. Like here it comes.
Here's the thing: before people even get heated about the Val Kilmer situation, his family signed off on this. They worked
too. Like I know with Harold Ramis, they got fucking pissed because apparently they didn't let him do the Ghostbusters thing.
From my understanding, the people that did this film As Deep as the Grave worked with Val Kilmer's family the entire time to make sure everything was satisfactory with them. So, and I mean, there's two different topics of discussion there where, okay, if you are offended that they're using AI for Val Kilmer, that's one thing. But that's like a family call to me. If they want to do that, if they wouldn't be, the family wants to be able to make money from his likeness or whatever, I feel like that's up to them. That's their decision.
I agree.
The other venue of discussion would be just using AI in general.
Yeah.
And that's a whole other podcast discussion. But everybody's going to have their opinion on that.
Well, it really sucks that AI is what it is, because like the idea of having actors who have long since passed, back in films again, it's kind of a cool thought. But yeah, overall, AI, Jesus fucking Christ, it just opens up too many other fucking portals to other ideas that are just going to be bad. And I'm really curious to see how realistic. I mean, we've seen how AI can do in different on different levels. And I've seen some videos. I'm like, wow, this shit's fucking realistic as fuck. And then there's other ones where you're like, you can definitely tell.
Right.
So I don't know, man. That's.
I just hope it looks good.
The movie's going to make a lot of money just because people are going to be curious.
I just hope it looks good and they don't do it like they do like that. Because I know like the de-aging shit they've been using on people looks terrible. Yeah, I remember whenever we saw Indiana Jones, all three of us were like, "This is fucking terrible."
Yeah. It'll get better. If you're worried about just how it looks aesthetically, it'll get better. But it's one of those things. I know Val Kilmer's dead, so it's like when I watch it, there's no. Even though I see him, I feel like there's going to be no feeling behind it because it's like I know it's not real.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no human element. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
We're screwed. We're screwed.
There's one sound that comes to mind. Telling you.
They're going online.
Yeah. We're not. That's what we got. We didn't get. We've got some robots.
Well,
the bad thing is AI is everything.
Well, we were listening to a Joe Rogan podcast on the way down to the airport on Wednesday morning about him like sex robots. We're like, what the fuck is going on? And it's going to be a thing.
AI. What they were talking about how there's now some company that has these headsets things that you can read people's thoughts. So.
Uh-oh.
We're doing like it's like humanity has been given a death sentence, and it's
no more privacy.
We're stage 4, and so you better just enjoy it while you can, folks, because the show's almost over.
Yep. Good night and good luck.
I'm just glad they had none of this shit and cameras and shit so easy to access whenever we were kids, because it'd be over.
How crazy is that? We're going to be the last of humanity that really got to experience real world before internet, before all this technology that came and destroyed everything. Like we're getting the best of it.
I remember before there was Facebook.
It was the best of times. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times. And then the last thing that we've been talking about, Chad, is freaking all the popcorn buckets that are coming.
Yeah. We're going to be broke in May, so we might have to do some extra. They've
figured it out. They know how to get to our wallets.
Mm-hmm.
They're making cool Masters of the Universe buckets, cool Mortal Kombat buckets, everything.
Screen buckets are pretty cool. It's
Mandalorian buckets coming out look dope, even though that movie doesn't really interest me at all.
Yeah. No, I've a buddy of mine. He gets a lot. He collects a lot of those buckets. Man, it just amazes me what they do.
I need to get a new fucking room built in my house so I have room for buckets.
We're sucked in.
Dude,
so ridiculous. But hey, there are some cool ones coming out. But yeah,
they know us collectors are going to buy everything.
I mean, it's the time to do that kind of stuff. I mean, cons are bigger than they ever have been. People just want stuff, man.
They're way more expensive than they ever have been.
It's so cool. I mean, I love I love Mortal Kombat, and it's like you got a Shao Kahn helmet bucket, and it's like, shit, man. Yeah, I got to get that.
why don't we have this as kids?
Yeah.
Why didn't they have cool shit like that? Why did it take this long to remember that show to think of that idea? You know.
Even better, Chuck. We got it when we were in our 40s.
Right?
Yeah. Woo!
One of these times, I'm just going to take I'm going to make a whole wall full of the popcorn buckets back here, and I'm just going to fill them with popcorn. People are going to be like, "Why do you have thousands of gallons of popcorn in your room?"
Stale popcorn, just
Yeah.
in your house.
Yeah.
Well,
Anytime I want a snack.
Yeah.
Stale popcorn. Okay.
Well, that's the news, gentlemen.
Well, you know what? You know what I want to do after or before I eat my popcorn? I like to blaze one of those joints that you guys know about so well.
Yeah, that Mike clearly doesn't, but that doesn't matter.
He smokes the reefer.
I'll smoke a J. Right? That'd be really dope.
Oh, fuck.
But, all right, so half baked. Ladies and gentlemen.
Not fully baked, half baked.
Came out January 16th of 98. I was fucking 16 years old.
No.
Terrible.
So
13, 14.
Influenced by this drug culture.
And I was a model citizen in the streets of Martinsburg.
Where did you model?
Everywhere. Martinsburg.
Had to be a hand model.
Foot and ankle. But the budget was $8 million, and it made $17.5 million. It was only in the theaters for roughly five weeks, I think, because he said everybody was smoking weed in the theater, so they got it out as quick as they could.
Ah, darn.
So
that's before people didn't really give a shit if you were
maybe it was
smoking.
five months, maybe. But it was directed by Tamara Davis, who is Mikey D's wife from the Beastie Boys, and written by Chappelle and his, at the time, writing partner, Noah Brennan.
Neil Brennan.
What did I say, Noah? I don't know what the fuck I got Noah from. But, no, I remember watching this shit when it came out, and it was fucking amazing. It definitely had me eating fucking Laffy Taffy nonstop, even though I didn't have any Abba's, and we didn't know it was a real thing until about 2 days ago.
Yep.
You have Abba's your way, Chuck, as a kid?
Do what?
The Abba's Taffy shit that Thurgood, Dave Chappelle's character, was eating in the movie?
No.
No idea.
I don't think. I never was really that big into taffy, so I don't know what. You know, when it comes down to this movie, and when I first saw it, though, you couldn't get away from it because everywhere that I would go, it was around the time when weed was kind of popping up here and there with certain friends and whatever, and parents were being a little bit more not worrying. You know, I had friends' parents who just left weed for us. Everywhere, every time you went to somebody's house, they had Half Baked playing. It was just a thing. There was a lot of people that I hung out with whose parents were never home, so it was always a party. And it was and this and Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and Up in Smoke were always on everywhere, but this one was on.
Yeah, at our friend's house, it was always this, Dazed and Confused, The Stoned Age, Idle Hands.
Yeah,
they all kind of just fell in that category.
Yeah, Dazed and Confused is another one. Yeah.
And then How High came out and changed the game with that too. So
1998 was a fun year to smoke up and watch film, man. Well, you got Half Baked, you got Fear and Loathing, which Chuck just mentioned. You had Big Lebowski.
Yeah.
So Homegrown. You remember that one, Billy Bob? You ever seen that one?
Oh, that one's about. Isn't that more of a serious movie? 14. Okay, I couldn't remember. Yeah, that was about the time I started smoking weed. Yeah, Mom did that. Actually, Mom should have known that. But anyway.
Yeah, me and my boys, in Martinsburg, we just every day pretty much just go to fucking 7-Eleven, but then we started calling it 40s and 9s because of Don't Be a Menace to South Central. So we go there, get our taffy, get our airheads, get our Slurpees, fucking ball back to someone's house and just fucking smoke and then watch these great, great films. This one included.
Yep.
I didn't really. I only smoked every
So
now
good.
and then around that time. It wasn't until I was about like 15, 16 when I was like smoking a little bit more. But you know, it was you because like everybody was trying to keep up because you had that was around the time like certain friends started wearing tie-dye shirts and stupid shit. And
I've never owned a tie-dye shirt.
I've never either.
What's wrong with tie-dye?
It just isn't my thing. It's too hippie.
I was a punk rocker guy, so it was definitely too hippie.
Yeah. I was more in with the punkers than anything.
Yeah.
I don't remember most of '98. I was chiefing on the daily. All right, blazing up.
So yeah, we smoked that shit every day.
Yeah. Bag of sand.
It's the dopest dope I ever smoked.
No, but directed by Tamara Davis. She directed CB4 and Billy Madison, and what was it? A bunch of stuff. But those are the ones that pop out in my mind. Oh, one of Chuck's favorites, Crossroads.
Oh,
you love that film. I know that.
Yeah.
The Ralph Macchio movie?
Yeah.
No, Britney Spears.
Oh, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you. He says.
I thought you were talking about the Ralph Macchio movie too, because I actually like that movie.
I do too. And CB4 is shit. I love CB4.
Yeah.
Like that was in that little realm of movies we always watch back into. So good, man. And the cast in this was fucking great. Like, I know like Dave Chappelle wrote it, and then you got Jim Brewer and Harlan Williams. Like, that dude always cracked me up and shit.
Yeah.
He didn't even want to be in this movie. Like, he turned it down numerous times because he's like, I don't want to do a drug movie. And then part of his deal was like, okay, well, I'll do it, but we got to do at least 2 takes of every shot because I want to add, like, he's like, I don't want any lines like written down. Like, I want to do my own thing. So pretty much like most of the lines in this movie that he says, he just made up on the spot.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That was part of his contract.
You can tell. It's like, especially like whenever he's in prison and he's yeah,
I'm not a fish.
You're not a fish. And then he's like doing the fish faces.
Where that come
from?
Thing whenever he's like, they're like sitting there and they're like talking to him. They're like, well, how long do you think you can last? He's like, I don't know, 6:30.
I'm somebody's bitch.
Like, I bet being on the set in this movie would be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, how could it not be? Shit. And Harlan Williams, what's funny about him is anytime he's on an interview or anything, you can never take him serious. He was on Joe Rogan not too long ago, and he gets on there and he's like, and he's doing it. It's just the way his comedic mind works. But he's like, wait a second, I've got to do something. And Joe Rogan's like, what do you got to do? And he goes, I got a tapeworm, and I have to eat celery to calm the tapeworm down. I have to feed it so it doesn't hurt, you know. And so he's just eating the celery into the mic. It's just like every interview I've ever seen with him, he's not serious. You can't take him serious. It's hilarious.
No.
I think he'd be a fun dude to hang out with.
Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe.
I've been around. I've had those friends that are never serious, and it's very annoying.
Well, it's funny too. Like, I was watching some shit earlier. Like, there was an interview with Neil Brennan, and he was saying, I guess it was like some award show or whatever with Dave Chappelle or some shit, like honoring him or something, where they were talking about this, and he was like saying, like, one day Dave like hits me up and he's like, hey, if the studio calls and asks if you're working on this weed movie with me,
yeah,
just tell him yeah. And then he's like, all right. And he's like, so then they asked for like a pitch, and he's like, I can have one in 30 days. And he's like, so 29 days go by, and he's like, hey Dave, like, we got to work on this pitch for this weed movie. And he's like, what weed movie?
Yeah.
He's like, so we had to do the whole thing in one day. I was like, that's pretty fucking impressive.
Well, apparently Chappelle was not happy with the final product.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
He said the script that they co-wrote ended up being a lot funnier, and what ended up coming out was something that was kind of like a weed movie for kids.
Yeah, that's what he said, a kid movie.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I think it turned out all right. I'm curious to see. I've never looked and seen if the original script's online anywhere, but you know, Chappelle knows what he's doing, so I would imagine.
Oh, I'm sure it's way.
It could have been even funnier.
I wonder how the differences would be with that.
Yeah,
this is like before Chappelle show, so I mean, I'm sure he was even more raunchy because I know he said like a lot of like the weed delivery shit's like shit he saw like in the 90s whenever he was in New York.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how he got the premise for like Samson and shit.
The bodegas and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, black ass.
Yeah, but like the cast of this was really good. Then plus all the fucking cameos, like you got Jon Stewart, Janine Garofalo, fucking Stephen Wright, Stephen Baldwin, fucking Snoop, Willie Nelson, Tracy Morgan, Bob Saget. Like it's fucking ridiculous. And I always love Tracy Morgan. I don't care. Some people don't like him, but I think he's fucking hilarious.
He kind of annoys the fuck out of me. Stephen Wright cracks me up in this movie, though.
He does.
Even his dry humor.
He said he slept there the whole time, like even between takes. Like half the time he was literally on the couch sleeping.
It's the easiest fucking gig, man. Here, wake him up. Yeah. Throw this. Okay. Back to sleep. More money.
It's like him being the fucking the radio DJ on Reservoir Dogs was just perfect.
Yeah.
Like his monotone style always cracked me up.
It's like he was the psychologist guy for Natural Born Killers.
Yeah.
And wasn't he on Queens of the Stone Age songs for the deaf? Because in between songs they had they had different DJs, like people playing like DJs on it. And I want to say he was actually on there too as that.
I'm not sure I've been listening to that album in a long time. I should though, because that's a good album.
You really should. You really should. It's a classic.
It is a good album.
Yeah. But anyway.
I always what was that chick that played Mary Jane, Rachel True? She was cute, man. Like I always thought she was like, especially like even in like The Craft.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say Rochelle from The Craft.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
she's bad.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
Hey, you said you bought Mary Jane you gave Mary Jane a pearl necklace. How much did that cost? This is the perfect
entire story.
This is the perfect role for Jim Brewer, man. I feel like he was meant for this role. I mean, he nailed it 1,000%. I'm not a huge Jim Brewer guy. SNL stuff and everything like that. There was some stuff that I liked, but for the most part, I wasn't like a huge fan of his stuff. But he completely nails this role in this film, and I couldn't imagine anybody else doing it.
No, this was the movie that pretty much got him the reputation for being that kind of guy. No. Because everybody just kind of latched onto this character, and so which I think that's one of the reasons why he half the time is the way he is, because it's his shtick. It's just who he is. He's always going to be the lazy-eyed guy that just always looks stoned.
And he does. He said he doesn't even really smoke.
Not anymore.
He just, I don't know. He's funny.
No. I like Jim Brewer. I think he's funny for the most part. He's a metalhead,
Yeah.
He did a really cool thing with his radio show.
DC shit.
But he did a radio thing with Rob Halford, and he came in and he did a few songs with him, and I thought it was really cool because I think one of the songs was Devil's Child, and it was really cool to see Jim Brewer and Rob Halford going back and forth on vocals, because man, Jim Brewer's got some pipes on him. I've seen him do some cool shit. Hell, he was the one at Dennis Leary's roast when him and a band came out and did the Asshole song and fucking rocked it out, and it was cool as shit. Gotta have a little respect for Jim Brewer, metalhead.
Yeah.
Do you know he did Clerks, the TV movie?
Who was he in that?
Randall.
Oh shit.
The TV movie.
Yeah. It's like a 22-minute short thing. I guess they did for TV.
It was a pilot that never got picked up.
I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever seen this.
I remember hearing about it, but I never knew anything else about it.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah. Huh. No, I know in the beginning of this film, whenever it starts out and they're the bunch of kids and they're just hanging out, and he's like, it's me, Scarface, Kenny, and old James. And he's like,
wait a
who
minute.
the fuck's old James? I don't even know old James. Gone. But that shit always cracked me up, because that was me and my friends going to the store after we smoked to fucking just raid the goddamn place. That's why we started going before we smoked, Because like a lot of times you'd walk out of there, if you smoke and go in there, you'd leave with like 4 Slurpees, like bags of chips, fucking taffy, all kinds of shit.
You're speaking as if this doesn't still happen.
No, we don't. That's why you go before now, though, because you got to count your calories.
Well, yeah.
But that scene always cracked me up. Like it was just like it spoke to me.
Yeah, because I'd always get the munchies after I smoked a fat one with my boys.
You're like Steve Carell, but with weed. You Bjorked? You say Bjorked?
No, Borked. Now you're talking about Bjork. Man, I haven't heard her name for a while.
Right?
Wonder what she's doing.
Going back and rewatching this, like, it still gives you the same vibe. Like, I haven't watched it in a while for I don't even know what reason. Probably because it's hardly streaming on anything, and I don't have it on Blu-ray, so fuck it.
Because you're a pothead and you forgot to go back and watch it.
Well, going back and watching it, this shit still cracks me up. Like even if you don't smoke, like it's a funny ass movie. Like, if you like don't smoke but you have, like you still relate to everything in this film.
Well, no shit. I like the movie.
I actually got the physical copy of this because I saw it. I was like, "Fuck, I can't find it anywhere." And I was like, "Oh yeah, I've got it." And it's actually in a stoner movie pack that I got a while back. It's got Half Baked, some movie called Trippin', CB4, How High.
That's a good one.
And Screwed.
Ah,
It's Half Baked. Yeah, I was like, "Oh shit!" It was like $15. I got this like years ago. Came in handy this time.
One of them Walmart Ben specials.
Right.
Those are the good ones, man.
Yeah. I ordered this one offline because of How High. Because me and my ex were really wanting to watch that, so we just fucking said like fucking ordered it off Amazon.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
Yeah. I still haven't watched that Trippin' movie, but yeah.
No, the one scene that really always cracks me up in this, whenever they first smoke in their room or whatever, and they have like all their bongs, like his Billy Bong Thornton, and then they send Kenny to the store to get food, and then he fucking feeds all the food to the horse. That scene is fucking like whenever he walks out and he's like, "Hey girl, you hungry?" And that lady's like, "Fuck you," and he's like, "I'm talking to the horse." And then he like feeds it all this fucking food. He has like 2 full pizzas, like bags of popcorn, all kinds of fucking snacks.
Well, he literally gets everything that Jim Brewer's character asked for, because Brian rattles off like a whole list of food that he wants, and you see like he's got all of it.
Yeah,
and he gives it all to a fucking horse.
Yeah,
and that scene's done so good too. Whenever he's just rattling off these like shits, because like that's exactly like the kind of situation that there would be. Because then like at one point, like whenever he's rattling off all the shit, Scarface even looks at him and he's like, "What the fuck, man? Like that's a lot of shit." And then he gets all excited about trying to like get him to buy make s'mores.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Yeah."
And Funyuns.
Water, lots of water. Gotta have water.
And then Thurgood, the thing always cracks me up whenever Thurgood is like, "Oh yeah, give me a box of condoms and what's that stuff we used to eat back in the day? Oh yeah, pussy." The thing that always cracked me up was whenever you watched the edited version on like Comedy Central or whatever.
Pudding.
Yeah, pudding. Because it actually fits. Because it's like, oh yeah, pudding. Like,
yeah.
Okay, like he'd really buy pudding.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then him feeding that horse. This horse is a diabetic.
He's like, I love horses. I love horses. It's like buttercup.
I love butter. I love buttered stuff. Buttercup.
Butternuts.
Butternuts.
I wonder what the fucking actual like thing what would actually happen if you actually fed a cop horse and it died.
I don't know. I mean,
it would depend on the situation, but I mean, you'd probably be in trouble.
Sure.
I don't think you're actually supposed to feed the horse, like the horse.
Right. But I wonder if you get like prison time though, because he gets $1 million bond. He's
yeah,
like,
that was back in the day when you
we got to raise 10% of 1 million, yo, which is fucking impossible, man.
Hey guys, I'm gonna go grab a drink real quick because I'm out of my Diet Dew, and I'll be right back.
Oh shit!
All right, be careful.
Because I was sitting there watching that shit, and I was like, I wonder if you could actually get busted for like killing a cop if it's like a service cop, kind of like a horse or whatever.
All right, so throw it in the old Google machine to Google people. They're saying, what if you feed a police horse food and it dies? You could face severe legal consequences, including felony charges, significant fines, and potential imprisonment.
Oh shit!
Many jurisdictions classify killing a police horse as a felony, particularly if it's done maliciously or recklessly. Killing a federal police animal can lead up to 10 years in prison. State laws vary. You could face up to $250,000 in fines and pay the cost for replacing and training the new animal. So yeah, there's definitely consequences besides the poor horse passing.
It's pretty wild. I like butter stuff.
But they say that it's very rare for a horse to have diabetes.
Yeah, that seems weird. No, but like one of my dude, I don't know. This movie is so fucking good. Like, I think I've watched it. I watched it on the plane ride there to Vegas. I watched it on the plane ride home from Vegas, and then I watched it again today.
Oh, did you? I didn't even know you watched it on the plane.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't get to watch the whole thing on the plane because I always watched it. I watched it going to Denver, and we got to Denver got to Vegas from leaving from Denver before the movie was over. Because that flight was stupid fast.
And it was the Mile High City. Yeah. We were mile high off that dank. You know? Got some nugs.
Okay, then.
Over there killing Chuck.
Little jazz cabbage, if you will.
Jazz cabbage. Yeah, man. Yeah.
But what are some of your guys' favorite scenes in this film that stand out?
The horse one, definitely. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say the one scene that always gets me is when he goes to visit the rapper dude himself, basically.
Sure, smoke a lot.
Yeah, he goes to visit him, and it's like and the doctor says, "I need a backiotomy."
Yeah, I still say that.
Yeah, backiotomy. That whole scene cracks me the fuck up. But like, as they're going through all the different like types of like smokers and all that shit, man, they hit the nail on the head with all of them. They really do. And Jon Stewart, that one always is a classic too.
Whenever I was rewatching it, like whenever it's because it's what's his face, Scarface, and Jon Stewart there, and Jon Stewart's like acting like this crazy guy or whatever, and like, oh, you ever look at the stars on weed or whatever, you know, and the one part that gets Scarface is where he's like, hey, you ever look at the back of a $20 bill? And he's like, I don't know, man. And he's like, oh, there's some crazy stuff, man. Like there's a guy with the gun in the bushes, and it's like,
I just like
red team go. And Stewart's just like, you could tell this was all like ad lib because fucking what's his face, Guillermo Diaz. You could see he's like really breaking character and laughing because he's like, what the fuck?
I just like how he's like, you ever see the back of a $20 bill, and he like sneaks up real close, like his like I don't know, he's just like, you ever see the back of a $20 bill on weed? Some shit I do to Dave on purpose, and he just like freaks out because you're just like right in his face.
Janine Garofalo's like, would you like to hear some of my poetry? He's like, not really. And she starts reading it. It's like, I have helped kill, and he's just like kind of looking around like, what? Like, this bitch is crazy.
It's like, I see therapy is where I'm going with that.
Yeah, man, that's some good stuff too. I just love the interactions of Scarface and Brian because they're just they're like little kids.
Yeah,
you know, they're even more immature than Thurgood, you know, and just like when they're riding back, when Mary Jane gives them a ride back from the prison, and they're like pretending to be asleep, and he asked her out. He's like, "Oh, you want to grab some ice cream?" And they're like, "Ice cream." He said ice cream, and they're fucking messing with him. I don't know. It's just always cracked me up. Just the way they are. The way they are, it's just hilarious.
That's how we were back when we were in our 20s.
I was gonna say we were all like this, and we had friends that were like this.
Yeah.
Or the scene where killer got killed, and they're giving him the burial in a potted plant outside because it's New York, so there's not you can't just go and dig up some grass or anything like that and bury it. And they're trying to figure out kind of what happened or whatever. And then Brian's like, it's deeper than that. And Thorgo's like, really? You think it's deeper than that? And he's like, yeah. And he goes into this whole backstory about Killer and how he was born to a three-legged bitch mom.
He resented her for it, man.
And he resented her, and he got adopted by this guy who did dog fights, and Killer was a real good dog fighter, and then they forced him to fight his own brother, and he didn't want to, and he killed his brother, and then he started.
That's like the best monologue ever.
And then he started doing drugs and all this stuff. And the best part is whenever you see the shot of like clearly fake dog paws, like holding up like a crack pipe and a lighter and smoking. And that just cracked me up. Then the other part, when Killer was still alive and he gets high for the first time, and he goes over to get the kibble. Not only that, but he goes over to get the kibble, and it just. You see this fake dog paw open up the door. I just love silly stuff like that, where it's like it's clearly not a dog opening the door, or it's clearly not a dog holding a crack pipe.
Right.
Yeah. Why did I just get silent like this? Like what?
I was waiting for you to talk about some scenes.
I was gonna say that Samson. The guy that plays Samson.
I want to talk to Samson.
Clarence Williams III.
Yeah, dude, he's just one of the creepiest guys.
He's badass.
Yeah. He always just plays these really just sinister characters. Because like Tales from the Hood. Everything I've seen him in.
That's good shit. Chuck's got fans.
Thank you, Courtney.
He was in Maniac Cop 2.
Was he?
Mm-hmm.
In Maniac Cop or Maniac Cop 2?
2.
Okay. Like the sequel or also?
The sequel.
Sequel.
Deep Cover. I'm Gonna Get You, Sucker.
Deep Cover's a good one.
Wasn't he in what was that one? Oh shit. Mod Squad? Can't remember. Reindeer Games.
Oh.
General's Daughter.
The Reindeer Games.
He passed away back in 21.
Yeah, I remember he passed away not long ago. Wasn't sure of the year though.
Yeah, Mod Squad. That's what he was big on Mod Squad. I remember.
To this day, like if someone asked me to do some shit at work that I'm not really technically, I mean now I have to do everything, but like before, like whenever he's like, "Hey, why don't you run down there and get this order for me and bring her back up?" He's like, "All right, scientist, but I know it's not your job either. But why don't you mop the rest of this shit up for me?"
Yeah.
He brings it up. He's like, "It smells like someone's partying down here." He fucking doesn't realize they have a fucking weed facility downstairs.
Either that or somebody forgot to do their shirt laundry.
Every day I like to dress up as a new village person. Today I'm a custodian. Tomorrow I'll be a cop. The next day, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the whole romantic element is kind of cheesy. I mean, like when he first meets her in the prison, he picks up her purse and he's just like, "I'm sexy. Yeah, I'm a scholar." Like what? Like, this is how you pick up women? Okay.
I never tried that approach. You'd probably get maced or something once you got the purse back.
Give me my purse, motherfucker.
Yeah,
right.
But wait, I'm trying to hit on you. What's smacking me? Why do you have a gun that big? Why?
And he's trying to hide the fact that he smokes weed from her the entire time, which it's clear. Like you can tell the way that Brian and Scarface are. They're like, "Yeah, let's go toke up. Let's go blaze." You know, they keep saying stuff like, "How does she not pick up on it?" You know,
right?
Yeah.
See, no,
and then the biggest thing that drove me crazy looking back on it was whenever he only has $8 to take her on the date, and yeah, I can't. This is 98. I still can't imagine a taxi going uptown and it only costing like $4 or whatever they said it was.
You should be happy with the tip I gave you. You should be kissing my ass.
Hot dog, okay.
Oh, the way she says hot dog, I want to slap the shit out of her. Love her to death because she's gorgeous and she seems very, very nice. But hot dog.
Hot dog.
Like, what? Like, who the fuck says hot dog?
Well, I mean,
and I'm like, what the fuck? And he's going to town on the banana split because he ain't ate all day. It's pretty good though.
What he said, he's like, "Oh, you want to go for a walk?" And then he's like, "Oh, 3 hours and 13 miles later."
Yeah. She's like, "Want to go eat to the Happy Palace?" He's like, "No, how about a hot dog?" He doesn't get shit. He's like, "How about a soda?" Son of a bitch.
Yeah.
You swear on this banana split?
Oh, fuck, that would be gross. Ow! Yeah, I swear that you got pretty eyes.
I got some booty. I got some booty.
I like later on, he's like reminiscing after she breaks up with him or whatever, and he's like, I was like, damn, he's like, she's fine. Then I started reminiscing about the last girl I slept with. He's like, I gotta get Mary Jane back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first girl I slept with in 5 years. I don't remember what the last one looked like.
Man, trying to hide the fact that you smoke weed from your significant other is a pain in the ass. Like I had one girlfriend a while back that like I worked with her at the gas station I worked at, and she said I smoked too much weed. And I said she was wrong about that. I didn't smoke enough weed. And then I told her that I hadn't smoked weed in like a week, and she was like all happy about it, whatever. And then when my friends came in and was like, "Hey man, I'm gonna get stoned later when you're off work," I was like, "Yeah, of course I do." And then, yeah. Then I was single. Yeah. It's annoying. I just got to the point, and it's like, hey, if you're gonna smoke weed, smoke weed. If they got a problem with it, then they probably shouldn't be with them anyway. Yeah, there's no point in lying. Oh, well, I'll never, I promise, I swear, I love you so much, I'll quit smoking weed. Da, da, da. No, you're not. Just be like, I'm gonna smoke weed. You love me, stay with me. If you don't, I guess it's sucks it didn't work out. But hey, by all means, go keep drinking. That's how it usually goes.
And all the scenes with Kenny in the prison, man,
they're all good.
It's so good. He what were you gonna say?
That shower scene.
Yeah.
So they said that like whenever he was like practicing his scenes, like he filmed them all by himself, and like he would use puppets and like talk to the puppets like as like Nasty Nate and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like this guy's a goofball. Whenever he's like, "Look at that cocktail fruit," he's like, "No, then I'm gonna have to give it to you every day, and then I'm gonna get all the vitamins I need." It's like,
give me that cocktail fruit.
It's like, this is my bitch, Nasty Nate.
You're not a fish. You're a man. Homo erectus. Oh, did I say homo? It's just, he's got a calendar hanging up with Nasty Nate on it.
You have prison history calendars
crossing off the dates before Squirrel Master is getting out, and
can't be protected anymore.
Yeah, he can't be protected, and he's like, no, 666 devil, naughty jungle of love.
Yeah.
He's like, Nasty Nate wants some cocktail fruit, and everybody in here likes fresh fish, and Squirrel Master came out of left field and called me his bitch.
Yeah.
They're like, oh.
And speaking of Squirrel Master, or the great Tommy Chong.
Tommy Chong, yeah.
Good shit, man.
Yep.
I wonder why Cheech wasn't in this.
Well, there for a while, Cheech wasn't. He was wanting to get as far away.
He was probably Nash bridging it up back then.
That's what I was going to say. I think it was about the time of Nash Bridges. But like there was a whole like period there where he was not really. He was trying to get away from like the whole stoner like Cheech and Chong thing. And then when the whole like uprising of potheads happened, a while back, and things started, people being more accepting and all that or whatever, and then Cheech came back around and started hanging out with Chong more, and now they're doing comedy shows and they're doing TikToks, video, all kinds of shit together and all that. But yeah, I say it was about the time that Nash Bridges was out.
It's got to be tough, whenever you get kind of pigeonholed into that, persona.
Yeah.
And it's like if you're like you go into the acting business and you want to be an actor and you do this character right out the gate and it gets so popular that everybody just knows you as that character. And it's like, okay, that's nice and all, but I want to move on from that. I want to do other things, and it's like you can't escape it. And there's, those personas, Andrew Dice Clay, is another one that, the Dice character was so popular and so real that everybody kind of believed that was him, and he had to be character, or even Ric Flair. There's so many people out there that become their characters in real life because it's just like you have to, because
that's all that anybody wants from you.
Yep. Yeah. I remember when Dice, it was like he was billing himself as Andrew Clay, and he had that like wholesome TV show and all this shit. I was like, what is this? Like, nobody wants this shit. Like, I'm sorry, Andrew, but we want the Dice Man.
Yeah, man. I've still got a special place in my heart for that motherfucker. Dice Man Cometh is still one of my favorite comedy specials. Yeah. I used to do that all the time, thinking that I thought I looked cool. And then I got older and realized how stupid I looked doing that. Like, why didn't I ever have girlfriends? Oh yeah, because you did stupid shit like that and thought it was
because they don't get it.
Right. I mean, like, for one, like, I'm in the fucking 90s, fucking, late 90s doing shit from 1989, 1987, shit like that, there's a bit of a gap there. Nobody really knows what the fuck you're doing, but I've always been special. My mom even says so. Right, Mom? Right, Mom? I'm special.
You are special, son.
Special
Pain in the ass.
Some of the other cameos were good too, like Willie Nelson's cameo.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you should have been there, smoker. When he's like sitting there talking to him, and he's like, how much condoms were back in the day? He's like, how much? He's like, I don't know. We never wore them. Like,
yeah. Gotta love old Willie, man.
Remember when a dime bag used to cost a dime?
Yeah. Old Snoop. Being
fucking Snoop shit was pretty good too. He just like pops out of nowhere.
Smokes most of the joint.
Like,
Scavenger.
Let me inhale some. Let me get some. And they said that was the only time on set they smoked real weed.
Damn.
Snoop wouldn't smoke the real shit.
See, Mom says I'm special.
Damn scavengers.
Yeah, man.
I ain't even hit the motherfucker yet.
Dude, that's one of the worst things about trying to spark up a joint at a party or something. If there's a lot of people around and you're like trying to be off with just a couple of people smoking. You get that one guy that kind of jumps in the middle.
You're trying to
the whole goddamn thing.
You're trying to beat off?
No. What?
Oh, what'd you say?
Your hole.
You said be off with a couple of people.
Trying to go off to like smoke away from everybody else.
What was that hand gesture you just did?
Smoke. Oh my God. Fuck off, man. God damn it. Shh.
Oh man. Too good.
Me off.
This kid spends all his allowance just to buy weed. Thanks, kid.
Thanks, little fella.
It's like, then you have his dad. I'm still 40, but I smoke because I'm cool in the next room trying to figure out a way to bond with his son.
Isn't it ironic? Don't you think?
And it's good for arthritis too.
Yeah, man. The kids probably, go back and look at this film and don't even realize that it's Dave Chappelle, man. He looks like a completely different person.
He does.
Oh, yeah,
this was Skinny Chappelle.
Yeah. This is Skinny before he took a stand on everything. Chappelle went off to was Africa. He was gone for a while.
That is just basically what they were trying to say, but no.
Right. Well, I mean, there's all kinds of conspiracies about that whole situation, but he came back and end up having fucking muscles and like kind of having a deeper voice and just kind of, I don't know.
He was one of those people that I feel like he was smart enough to get away from everything.
Yeah.
Because it's like once you get it into that whole world and you realize how fucked up it is, like it's a mind fuck. You know, like realizing how shady the business is and how, you know, there's just so much negative stuff that comes along with being in show business. And, you know, at some point it's like, oh, do I really want to be a part of this? Or, you know, do I just want to get away from it? And I think he kind of took a step back and was like, you know, I want to do it my way.
Yeah.
And I think that's why a lot of people just respect him so much, because there's a lot of people that wouldn't do that. They, you know, it's like, okay, I want to be involved in this scene. And, you know, even if I have to, you know, do whatever these Hollywood types do and be involved in order to get the roles and to be with the right people and everything like that, then I'm going to do it, because, you know, that's the path to success. They pay for you.
Yeah.
And he found a different way.
That was fucking comedy royalty. I mean, he's, in my opinion, man, Dave Chappelle is he's the best comedian of our time. Like right now, he's always the best one out, man. Because he doesn't give a fuck. He says what he wants to say, and a lot of people can give him shit about a lot of things, but like the people who get offended by the things he says misses the point. You know, a lot of people got mad about him and a bunch of other comedians going over to, was it Iran or whatever?
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, Saudi Arabia to do that whole show or whatever. And I watched the interview with him earlier, and he was being interviewed about that thing. And he's like, look, he's like, they have a lot of money. They pay. He's like, you know, you think that I'm a dickhead for going over here and doing this shit because of this and the other. He's like, think about all the shit that you all like use, you know, Paramount, like Hulu, all these things had like Saudis have their hand in all of that. So like, what's the big difference about me going there and doing that shit? Because, you know,
well, regardless,
he had some other points too, but people, I whatever.
Well, regardless, you know, there's every corporation is going to have their dirty little secrets and everything like that. You know, nobody's out there that's clean, you know, that has that kind of money. And the thing is,
he pretty much said that too.
Well, people try to overanalyze it, where it's like, okay, you're taking this blood money and all this stuff from the Saudis, and it's like, oh, but
yeah,
I'm going over there to entertain the Saudi people. There's a difference between the Saudi government and the Saudi people. Just because the government could be a certain way doesn't mean that all these people are that way. You know, it's like they're under rule, and then it's like, you know, that would be like somebody saying, "Oh, I'm not going to America because, you know, Trump and his administration are corrupt, and you know, USA is bad." And it's like, okay, there could be people within the government that are bad and they do shitty things, but that doesn't reflect a nation. So you can go over there, and especially that are people that are like persecuted and just being, you know, just having a life that maybe isn't as good as we take for granted, you know, the life we have. And it's like, okay, if I can go over there and just give them a little bit of joy with my comedy, and you know, because they fucking Saudi Arabia, they do public execution still, like on the daily. They're fucking cutting people's heads off. So, you know, it's a whole different world over there, and you know, it's easy for us ignorant Americans to kind of just write it off or whatever. But you know, it is what it is. But
yeah, I agree.
That's a whole different tangent. Let's get back to the subject.
Right. Anyway, Dave Chappelle's awesome. Moving on.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. I think that he was saying something. I thought I just saw something recently where he's talking about bringing back Chappelle's Show.
I've been hearing that too. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing.
I don't know if that's rumor, or let me see if here.
Saw a video where a guy was walking along the side of Dave Chappelle's car, and he was on the passenger side, and they were like, "Hey, bring back, you know, do half baked too, like, you know," and he just kind of looked at him and like kind of laughed, Like that'd be kind of interesting at this point. But like, I don't know.
They made a sequel to it. It just didn't do nothing.
Yeah. I didn't even know it was a thing until I was looking it up. Half baked, like.
It's just dumb.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, depending on how different the original script was, I'd almost say, at this point, Dave, you have the money, just go and fund it yourself and do the sequel and do the original script.
Yeah.
If it's, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know how much of a departure it is from the first film, but at least, you have the basis, you could take that and just kind of go in a different direction and use a lot of the humor that you were intending to, and just do it the way you intended to.
Yeah. I can do that.
But yeah, they're saying on the Hollywood Reporter that Dave Chappelle pitched Eddie Murphy on joining a potential Chappelle Show reboot at the AFI Gala. So.
Oh yeah,
that'd be dope.
I was watching the Chappelle Show earlier. Although on one of his stand-ups, he even says he's like, if you want to support me, don't watch the Chappelle Show. But sorry, the shit was hilarious.
Oh yeah. Chappelle said he recently did an interview in which he said he was considering reviving Chappelle's Show. And I told the guy, I said, if you'd asked me that a year ago, I'd have said no. Chappelle's Show was a very difficult show to do, but it was one of the greatest experiences of my life. And one of the reasons that it was great was your brother, Charlie, when he's talking about Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
So that would be fun. Just even if they didn't just like a season or
just a special.
Yeah.
Yeah. A 2-hour-long special.
I think there is demand for it. I think a lot of people would like to see it, and I think they do a good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that shit out of that show.
Chappelle Show.
Who doesn't?
I've never really heard anybody badmouth it.
Me either.
It's funny in all the like right and wrong ways.
Weed man.
The weed man.
I'm impotent. Get away from me, bitch.
Yeah.
I love it's very subtle, but after he pushes her away and it cuts back to Thurgood sitting there, you hear the splash. So she clearly went into the pool. I don't know why that's funny, but I think it cracks me up.
I think it's funny that there's of course there's the very awkward scene, cringy scene of Jim Brewer when he's getting fired, and he's who's coming with me? Like, I'm not gonna do.
You know what that is, right?
I couldn't remember.
That's word for word what Tom Cruise says in Jerry Maguire.
Oh, okay. I've seen that movie like twice in my life.
Yeah, that shit's funny too. In the beginning, whenever the lady's like, he's like, "You're trying to unload a Kenny Loggins record for $7." He's like, "But he signed it." And he's like,
"I'll give you
$5." He signed it. I'll give you $4. That shit always cracked me up.
The Jerry Garcia thing.
Jerry Garcia in a pouch.
Yeah, man.
Like the fact that Jerry Garcia is who saves the day. The spirit of Jerry Garcia is the one that takes out Samson. That's so funny to me. Like
ridiculous.
I mean, I see why they did that. They could have picked somebody else, but that's cool.
I just like whenever they find the killer dead and everything, then the phone rings, and then he answers the phone, and he's like, "Get my message." He's like, "Hold on, emergency breakthrough call. Samson and Sheila. Mama fell." He's like, "Shut up, bitch." He's like, that shit cracks me the fuck up.
Oh yeah,
Samson. Yeah, oh man, he's so funny. Like he calls the one guy Smarty Pants. Like just from that character, you know that character from like Tales from the Hood and all that, and it's just like to see him in a more comedic role like that. It just,
but he's still kind of playing it straight.
A little bit, but like he's playing the piano when Scarface shows up, and then he's just like, and then like you got all of his ninja bitches jumping out. He's
for me the best part is whenever they go back and they have like the big fight thing and like the titties out, And then like Samson looks over at the titty and he's like, ah.
That's a titty.
Fully, yo.
Fully.
That shit cracks me up. He just screams. He's like, ah.
Like his virgin eyes cannot see this.
Yeah, like why does Samson think Mr. Nice Guy's Jamaican? I told him he was Jamaican. He's like, why? He's even on the phone and he's like, you tell him you bring his Jamaican ass here, and he's like, hold on. That shit's too funny.
Yeah, it was good going back and watching this again. I hadn't seen this movie in years. Like I said, I've got it. It just isn't one that I just reach for all the time. And I couldn't tell you the last time I watched this movie. It'd been that long. But yeah, every frame of this movie is hilarious. It's one of those just really good, fun comedies. Like you're guaranteed to laugh, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to do some extra shit today for our show because I was going to do the dead president's makeup.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't feel like wearing that the whole fucking time. Like it
I was like that reference.
I was sitting here and I was like, I should do it. And I was like, that's a lot of work.
It cracks me up whenever they grab all the weed and they're trying to escape, and they bust out the door, and you got the whole SWAT team there with guns pointed, and then Thurgood just grabs the mop and bucket, like because he's already dressed like a custodian, not a janitor, dick, and then and then Scarface starts to like pantomime.
No, the best part of that scene was never like.
At least Brian got away.
Back in the day, like you'd have that on like Dolby Surround because we all had like surround sounds back then, and like you can literally hear Brian like dropping from like a mile away, like in like the back right here. Then he just plops down. He's like, "Oh, my nads!" Like that shit always cracks me the fuck up. Good night, Mom.
Good night, Mom.
Next week. Oh, next week. Next week's Mike's pick.
Yeah. Oh shoot! It is.
Oh.
Well, maybe. I think they're going to my aunt's. They have a huge TV in their living room, and they have a TV on their back porch. So
you can introduce them to this video store clerk.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could do that. I mean, I am the nephew. They would probably want to see me. Well, at least my aunt would. You can make my Uncle Steve watch it, and then him just shake his head and make some kind of comments.
Oh, that Chuck.
This fucking boy.
Yeah. They love me. And they think I'm a goofball, and I drink too much of their whiskey one Thanksgiving vacation. And
I don't buy it.
Whatever. Anyway.
I was watching an interview today too with Stephen Baldwin, and they were saying like he was the MacGyver smoker, and he's like, "What year was that?" And the guy's like, "98." He's like, "No, I was sober then." He's like, "Are you sure?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "No, I'm California sober. I just take cannabis products."
There was a movie. Speaking of the Baldwins, when I was seeing if Half Baked was like happened to be anywhere free on YouTube. Yeah. I happened to find a free movie on there. Yeah, you should do that. They think it was cool, probably, maybe, hopefully. But fuck, what was I saying?
Man, I'm so high I don't remember.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck me running. What were we talking about? There was a reason.
What were we talking about?
We'll fix it in post.
So Stephen Baldwin's, the Baldwins.
Oh, the Baldwins. Yeah. So when I was looking through there, this movie popped up that was like, it was a free movie, and it had is it Billy Baldwin? There's too many of them. I can't remember, but it's some weed movie where he plays where the Baldwin brother plays like the mayor of this town. And I watched the first few minutes of it, and the first bit of it is him doing this whole ad about how this whole town is this big weed place. And I was like, oh, that's kind of funny. And then I watched Half Baked, and I was like, oh, the other one's in here too.
Yeah, the MacGyver smoker.
The MacGyver smoker.
And an avocado, an ice pick, and a snorkel.
I made bongs with less.
I'm like, what the fuck, man? Avocados are gross. Like, I don't want nothing to do with that.
I had a buddy of mine that there for a little while, him and his woman were getting into really finding different ways to make bongs. Okay. And they bought a book that had all these different ways, these different, what all you need, and man, we go to the store all the time getting that shit. Like there was a whole house party one night where everybody just made their own coconut bong. And then there was rubber ducky bongs. Yeah, it's pretty interesting what you can do if you really use your noodle.
I used to have a little honey bottle, like Breckenmeyer and Clueless.
The first time that I smoked weed was out of a honeycomb bear pipe. Yeah, that ended up being what I would smoke out of multiple times for a whole summer.
You smoked out of a chapstick tube once with some aluminum foil. That was
a chapstick tube.
Yeah, you never would have thunk it, but it happens.
See, you just gotta use your noodle.
Yeah,
you don't just have to use the slightly crushed can with the.
My mom used to always get pissed at me because she'd be like, "All the screens are missing from the sinks."
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Then I started cutting pieces of screen out of the screen door.
Did that at a few people's houses.
It's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
Struggled with real back in the late 90s.
Yeah. Oh, this was just last week, but yeah.
Now, one of my favorite cameos, though, is a sobriety rehab scene.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course.
Bob Saget.
I think this was the introduction to for a lot of people to the other side of Bob Saget, because we all knew Full House Bob Saget, and now this is a very different Bob Saget.
Yeah,
very different.
I suck dick for coke.
I've seen him.
You ever suck dick for weed? Nope.
He just sits down and he's just like,
"Boo this man."
Who is that other dude? Wasn't he on like The Real World or some shit?
Yeah, that's where he's from. He's
a comedian.
Yeah. It was Real World.
David
Pretty
Edwards.
Sure. Yeah. Either that or Road Rules, but I think it was Real World. Yeah, I was trying to figure out who he was too.
Very first season or something.
God, I remember those days.
I'm trying to forget him, but I remember them. So fuck it.
Although he kind of looked like Marlon Wayans there for a second.
Was he on the same year that Puck was on there? Remember Puck? He was the troublemaker. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I know it was like one of the first few seasons or whatever.
He just started a TikTok not too long ago that I'm following, and it's like cooking with Puck or whatever, and he's exactly how you figured he would be now.
Yeah.
Like he seems like he's doing good, but he looks like he's been drugged down the road a few times
through the ringer.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah, but he tells stories and all that stuff while he's cooking, and he's pretty much like your uncle in recovery. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like it's what he kind of comes off as. Yeah, our Uncle Puck's gonna stay with us for until he gets off his ass. Oh, okay.
Old Puck.
Old Puck.
Another one, a little brief blink and you miss it cameo is whenever that I think it's the scene where Brian's getting fired. Isn't it Tommy Davidson there in the record store?
I didn't notice that.
Pretty sure that's him.
Who?
Tommy Davidson from In Living Color.
Oh yeah, I thought that guy looked familiar in there. That you might be right on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't notice that one.
He doesn't even have any speaking role. He just kind of looks up and he's.
There's a few people in it that I think that were from In Living Color and shit too that were on there that were just kind of like hanging around. There was a lot of people in this that was just kind of like, wow, all of this was like my teenage years on MTV.
Yeah. And then the chick Jan that works at the record store with Brian is Laura Silverman, Sarah Silverman's older sister.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Will you be my girlfriend? No, I'm gay.
What's that like? He's See, so we had to hire her because she left with Brian, so she just worked for weed, so it kind of worked out.
See, that was another thing about this movie though, was like they had the same number. Like, and they were just passing out that shit everywhere. It would not have been very hard for police.
No, not at all.
Like, yeah, no, and not to mention the fact that like his woman, you know, eventually caught him the way she did.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay, so this is the fucking dumb part, is that she calls up and places an order and specifically requests him, and he shows up. No, he's been to her apartment because they've hooked up. Why would he not realize, like, oh, this is Mary Jane's apartment?
I didn't think about that. Yeah, you're right.
And then he opens the door and he's like, "You smoke?" He acts surprised. He's like, "Oh, you smoke weed? Now we can share everything."
Dumbass.
Like, what?
Yeah. I agree. That part's a little bit. It's also the plus about this kind of movie. Is like that kind of little dumb shit. We'll let it slide. I mean, for God's sakes, they float out into the wind, outside, and they go like there's a dog that flies. I mean, yeah, like I've had some good weed in my day, but I unfortunately have never had weed that made me literally float.
Yeah, I mean, some good shit.
You know, down here we all float.
Mr. Nice Guy.
Yeah, Mr. Nice Guy.
Mr. Chadman.
I'm going to take your little Mexican friend and I'm going to kill him.
I'm Cuban B.
Yes, Cuban B. I still say that shit.
Yeah,
makes me want to watch Tales from the Hood. But it's also but also today is also anybody who's a fan of John Carpenter's The Fog. This is the day that that movie is based when that's supposed to have happened.
The 21st?
21st of April.
Huh.
Yeah. Fog's one of my favorite movies. If you go to my page, both my pages on Facebook, they both got Fog shit on the beginning of them, like when you first pull up one.
I like that if you go on IMDb and look at their like kind of like trivia section for this film, where they're talking about cameos, it says Bob Saget as the cock-sucking rehab attendee.
That's funny.
Yeah. That's a shoot. Go and take a here. I can
That's good shit.
That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Old Bob Saget.
Bob Saget.
Yeah.
Yeah. As the cock-sucking rehab attendee. I'm gonna thumbs up that one. Oh wait, I can't. I don't have an account. Oh well.
Some bitch. Oh fuck.
It's got a fun little soundtrack to it too.
Oh, it does. Well, they said that they wanted Snoop also to be Sir Smoke a lot, but Chappelle ended up playing the role too because they figured it would save a lot on.
Yeah, couldn't afford him for more than
10 minutes.
Yeah, but he also wouldn't be the same if Snoop would have played him.
No,
Snoop doesn't have much range. Let's be honest.
That's what I'm saying. And that's why they need to make the other one that had the original script.
Oh yeah, true that. Yeah,
and then it'd probably be a totally different film. It'd be like a comedy version of Belly.
Oh God, was that movie good? I can't remember.
I loved Belly. That was good shit.
DMX, right?
Yeah.
Who else is in that?
Fucking Nas, Method Man, fucking all kinds of motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Pretty much anybody that was in hip hop in the early 90s.
Mary Jane.
Hell yeah.
Mary Jane.
There was a few good hip hop soundtracks around that time period and all that.
Few Good Men.
I don't think there was
Of Mice of Men.
Hmm.
But it's like the Friday soundtrack, like in the 90s. This was
Lots of good shit.
Judgment Night. I still say the Judgment Night soundtrack is one of my favorites because that mixes hip hop and rock and metal and stuff together, and all kinds of other different styles too. Just another victim, kid.
I love them all.
It's funny how they get busted for stealing the weed, and then they're cutting a deal with the police to get Samson, and then the police, take him there and explain what they got to do and everything like that. And they're like, oh, well, if we go in there and we're straight laced, then Samson's going to know something's up. So we got to get high. So they get smoked up in the back of the police van. And then the cops are like super stoned. And like the whole time they're in there, like they're trying to signal to them that they need somebody to come in. And
Abracadabra, yo.
Yeah.
I've only got one.
Why do you keep saying that?
Abracadabra. It's all the kids are saying it nowadays. Abracadabra, B. Yeah.
You're all the Mary Jane I need.
The cops are like looking at the letter he wrote in case something happens that he wanted to give to Mary Jane, and they're laughing and just making fun of him and everything like that. And then they finally come in at the end after they've already thwarted the enemies. And he's like, oh, I can't even say it. Oh, fun stuff.
Yeah, man.
Well, he said like the ending of the movie is supposed to be different too, because they had a scene where they like he's sitting there on the bridge with like the last joint, getting ready to throw it off the bridge, talking to Mary Jane, so she can see that like he's getting rid of it or whatever. But then there's a scene where they filmed where he is walking up the bridge with her, and then he just turns around and starts running and jumps over the bridge to get his joint back. I was like, that's pretty funny too.
Well, it's kind of messed up that Thurgood has to change just to appease this woman.
I agree. I think it's bullshit. I'd be like, hey, I mean, like, if she's like, hey, can you try to, like, just cut down a little bit? Like, you got to meet in the middle. And she's like, you can't smoke at all.
Her name's funny because it's Mary Jane Pottsman.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And her dad's a weed dealer.
Like, if anything, I'd be like, let me just at least smoke this one.
4 years? 4 years for some weed?
At least the other things, yeah, mostly the junk food.
I want to talk to Samson. Fly me to the moon like that bitch Alice Cramden.
Like whenever Sir Mix-a-Lot does the other Sir Mix-a-Lot, Sir Smoke-a-Lot does the other song about Mr. Nice Guy, and then like the one chick's like, do you like what do you see, Samson? He's like, bitch, does it look like I like what I see? He's like, we need to make an appointment with this guy. Find him. Bring him here.
Yeah, man. And it goes quick. What, it's only like an hour 22 or something like that?
Yeah, 79 minutes, hour 19.
Yeah. So it's a quick one, and I think that helps because, like you said, Chuck, it's like almost every scene is good. There's not any kind of lulls in the comedy. There's nothing that really kind of is monotonous in this film. It's like it moves at a quick pace, and you get all the laughs and enjoy it. And you make the most of all the cameos because it's like we went over all the cameos, and there's something funny with all of them. Yeah. As opposed to there's a lot of films where you bring in a familiar face for a cameo, and it's not always a good thing. And with this one, like all the cameos, everybody does a great job with it. And I know Chappelle didn't like this finished product, but I did, and I think a lot of other people did. So,
it's a success, but not the success he wanted.
I wonder if he changed his opinion as time's gone on about this movie.
No, he's probably like the same thing with Tarantino, where Tarantino doesn't like Natural Born Killers, because it's like you create something and that's your baby, and then somebody comes along and takes it and changes it, and it's not what you originally had in mind. And even if what they do ends up being something decent, it's like, oh, that's not me. That's not what I created. That's what you created with my idea. So I can understand it to a point, but this is a great flick, and it is. Anytime I want to get blazed up real fucking good, man, just I'll sit back and watch a little Half Baked. Man, we've had some good 420 films, man.
Yeah.
They're all like late 90s, early 2000.
No, well, Up in Smoke. We did How High. We did Was there anything else? We only had to.
Do we ever do Dazed and Confused?
No.
No.
Huh.
Was there another one?
I think there was.
I thought there was
How
another one. I
high?
can't think of it.
Up in Smoke. Half
Maybe
Baked.
not.
High on the Hog wasn't a 420 episode, was it?
No.
No.
That was just my pick, wasn't it? Yeah,
Yeah. Maybe we only did this is the third one then, I guess.
maybe. I thought there was another one.
Yeah,
though.
'cause I don't think we did. I don't think we did one the first year we started doing this.
Yeah.
Because we did a lot of other shit back then.
Yeah.
Mary Jane.
Oh, any of you guys have any other final thoughts on the film? I know we probably didn't talk about some things, but I mean, there's so much shit to talk about because this movie is so quotable. Like you guys said, like every scene has something you remember from it, and definitely take it because we do quote this movie a lot.
Oh, the other one, the one that was probably a lot popular with the mainstream crowd was always the one where once Scarface gets fired from the joint.
Oh
he's
yeah.
like, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool, and fuck you, I'm out, and throws the burger at the guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the guy at the counter though, that was Neil Brennan.
Yeah.
They need to get back together and do some shit.
Heifer would.
He's also the guy in the on Chappelle's show on the black guy in the Klan. He's the guy that gets his head explodes when he takes his.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Clayton
Yeah.
Bixby.
Heifer with cheese. Just turn
Behind you, yo.
around and tell me heifer with cheese. You son of a bitch. He's just so aggressive. Oh my gosh. They even say something about it, like how he's like
pretty angry for a pothead.
yeah. I love the Scarface character, man.
He's one of my favorite.
He acts tougher than he is.
Yeah. Fucking oh my god.
Like I said, that scene where he comes running across dressed up like dead presidents fucking killed me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Every time I watch that part, and I just started cracking up laughing.
Yeah, Guillermo Diaz, man, he steals the show in this one. I think like I said, Jim Brewer nails that part completely. Their chemistry is great. All three of them together. It comes across genuine. Like it doesn't seem like Mike pretending to be a pothead. Where it's like clearly this guy doesn't know what he's talking about and fucking
Clearly,
it's dumb. But yeah, everything works well. This was pretty much the launching pad for Dave Chappelle. I mean, he'd done other stuff, but this was his like first starring role and launched him into the comedian that he is today, the heavyweight in the comedy game. I'm surprised that it didn't do more. Like you said, I think it kind of pigeonholed Jim Brewer into being that pothead character type thing. It's like everybody just wants that pothead type thing, or Goat Boy from SNL, something like that, or like what he does the Joe Pesci stuff.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah.
So and then Guillermo Diaz, man, I'm surprised that he didn't. I think he was more behind the scenes type guy.
He was in Weeds too.
Yeah, he's done other stuff, a lot of other stuff, but I think he's done a lot of writing behind the scenes too. So, but yeah, man, they crushed this film. And
he said one interview I read with him or watched with him, he was saying like whenever he used to work at like a place like a TMZ thing, like a photo hut or whatever.
Yeah.
And he just dealt with paparazzis and shit, which is how they kind of like got the skit for Pop Copy on Chappelle's show.
Right.
Because he's like, it's just everything I always wanted to say to people, but I couldn't.
Right.
I was like, that's pretty funny. So there's definitely a lot of real life influences into this movie.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, great comedy, perfect casting. Across the board. All the cameos and all the main players. Whoever did the casting for Half Baked, nailed it perfectly.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those quick ones. Quick blazing, you're done.
Indeed.
And It's always good to revisit this one and have a good time, even if you don't smoke, like me, because I can watch it and I can crack myself up and have a good time.
Yeah, man,
It's good shit.
definitely.
Or if I just want to, chill out and maybe have a little Jim Jones or Fry Daddy, little Wooly,
What?
Have a seltzer.
The one part of the movie that cracked me up too, I don't even know if I ever realized it before. Whenever like Tommy Chong's talking about him getting out of prison in the next couple of weeks, he's like, "Isn't that right, Fuzzy Nuts?" And he looks down at the squirrel.
Yeah, it's a squirrel, and his
This fucking squirrel's name's Fuzzy Nuts.
how you smuggle a squirrel into prison?
He's like fucking Brooksy and fucking Shawshank with his fucking crow.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's just too funny. Fucking Squirrel Master.
Hell yeah, man!
Good movie.
Fully, man.
A fun one.
Hell yeah. Well, let's see what the clip generator has picked for us this week.
Hell yeah.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, B. Let's see. I'm scared. I'm always scared.
I like that background. Look at that. Dolph Lundgren. Believe.
Frank Angela.
Frank Langella and Dolph Lundgren, man. The original masters of the universe.
First, I was thinking Christopher Lee. I'm like, God damn it, no, the other one.
No. Yeah, I don't know. That gold outfit wasn't happening for Skeletor.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool looking, but I don't want it on my Skeletor. I want my old school Skeletor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully this new one's all right.
We'll see.
Curse you, He-Man!
Fingers crossed. All right, gentlemen, let's run some ads and get you guys some peoples.
My peoples.
Hey.
Leisure Trading Company is on YouTube. Head over now to see videos from Mike's travels and experiences. Be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Over 10,000 subscribers and growing. Thank you to all. Leisure Trading Company is also your source on eBay with many collectibles and hundreds of great gift ideas. Who loves you and who do you love? Leisure Trading Company.
You bit off a little more nasty than you could chew. Now you gotta deal with all the nasty coming down your throat.
Yeah.
Bitch, you know what I'm on?
There you go. And for the stoners out there wanting a good read, Going to Hell Fresh Kills Volume 1. I don't know if there will ever be a Volume 2. There will at some point. I just don't know when. It's almost done. But that is the book that earned me the title of the Stoner Gore King. And there's blood, guts, and gore and cannabis. So check that out. Amazon or Godless.
Sounds like a party.
Yeah, man.
You know it.
And I'm going to be throwing a lot of content up on my YouTube, Leisure Trading Company, and over on my Facebook. I haven't been fucking with my Facebook in a long time. And I started throwing some stuff up on there from this past week. And it's been blowing up, man. Over 6,000 people started following. So I am greatly appreciative if you're one of the people watching right now that followed Leisure Trading Company on Facebook or YouTube. And thank you. And God bless. I don't know where we're going with that. But yeah, I just, it's just dope, to see all the love and support.
Yeah, man. Definitely.
And we've got more subscribers on our channel here at the Video Store Clerks. So I think what we're up to, let's take a peek here. at the list on the goal to 1,000. We're at 771.
Well, we got another one. I was 770 earlier.
Yeah, 771 right now.
Nice.
So thanks for all the new subscribers here at the Video Store Clerks podcast as well, man. I hope you're having a good time checking us out, and we're just going to keep on doing what we do.
Yeah, so speaking of what we do movie reviews and talk about them. And what do you got next week, Mike?
Well, I mean, I've been thinking, and there's a couple I tossed around in this brain of mine, and we've been doing a lot of horror stuff lately. We just did some comedy or whatever, and I was trying to go in a little bit of a different direction. And a film that I always enjoyed and thought was pretty dope was Law Abiding Citizen.
Oh,
I haven't seen that one in a while, and I kind of wanted to go back and revisit that. So, yeah, we'll check that out. Law Abiding Citizen, 2009. With our boy Gerard Butler and Jamie Foxx. I'm not the biggest Jamie Foxx fan, but I think he does a good job in this film. So I want to go back and check it out.
I like him in this, and I like him in Collateral.
Sure.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So yeah,
very good.
We'll check out Law Abiding Citizen. Yeah,
it'd be a first watch.
See Gerard Butler's butt cheeks.
What's that? You haven't watched that before?
I've never seen it before. It'd be a first watch for me.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
Did you watch Collateral?
I did watch Collateral. Yeah, I like that one.
You like that?
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is better than that.
All right. I'm down.
I watched the movie a million times. It's so good.
Where can we watch this? Do we know where we can see it on what streaming platforms?
That's the question of all questions.
Question.
Why do they call it taking a dump when you're not taking anywhere? You're like,
We might have to. We might have to get it on the Fandango or something like that. I don't see it.
Oh shit!
I don't see it for free.
God damn it!
The voodoo. All right. Well, there you have it, folks. Next week will be Law-Abiding Citizen, Michael's pick.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's good to be back. Well, this show is a little rocky. We'll be better next week, I promise.
That's okay. This is the after bake, man. It's just chill out and have a good time here at the Video Store Clerks Podcast.
Exactly.
And it's been a long week for us, especially. Kicking it out in Vegas, man, running around.
Yeah.
Chad's legs are all swollen up.
You're all swole.
My knee's all fucked up.
Oh, that sucks.
But we had a good time, and
we got to see our first dust storm. That was fun.
Oh, I've heard about those. Yeah,
they're not fun.
We got
a bunch of rocks and sand in your eyes with the quickness.
You got to see your first mortal clusterfuck.
Yeah, it's a good time. Shout out to GCW.
Yeah, man. It's always a good time. That GCW and the indie shows that they do. It's always fun. So check them out.
Even shout out JCW.
JCW. Yep.
Yeah, a lot of wrestling this week. We were busy. Your boys were busy.
It's true. So
busy motherfuckers.
Go check out Laser Trading Company. You'll see how busy we were.
Yeah, I'm gonna be. I got so much content, man. It's gonna take me forever. I'm a one-man show, folks. So I have time. So get what you get. All right, it's free. So don't
keep popping them off.
Yep.
But so we will be back next week at 10 p.m.
Yeah,
with the Law-Abiding Citizen.
Yes, we will.
And we'll be more rested and a little more energized, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Peace.
Bertha says I need a bacchiotomy.
Babies! They're babies!